Alright guys, we are back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And today guys, I want to talk a little bit about the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder, the former WBC heavyweight champion of the world. Now word has it that he will be returning to the ring this upcoming April, and he will be making his return on BLK Prime. Now his manager Shelly Finkel said that his opponent will be announced this upcoming Saturday, so I'm sure a lot of you guys are excited about who Deontay Wilder's next opponent will be. Now this is great news, I would say, for fans of Deontay Wilder, and I think this is great news for American heavyweight boxing fans in general, because let's face it, right now we don't really have a name over here that people are talking about. Everyone's talking about the fighters across the pond, guys like Alexander Usyk, guys like Daniel Dubois, guys like Tyson Fury, and we just don't have a fighter right here now that's kind of standing out. We do have, I would say, big baby Jared Anderson. He is on the come up, but of course he had that major setback when he lost to Martin McCauley. So these are, Wilder coming back may, put some excitement into the heavyweight boxing division when it comes to the U.S. fans. So let's see what happens this upcoming April. Now, I will say this. I do have my reservations about Wilder making his return. I just saw in the past recent years that, we got the nice guy Wilder, the Mr. Nice Guy. And I think what we need if Wilder's going to return is the Wilder of old, the Wilder with the edge, the Wilder with the bravado, the Wilder who seemed like he was a lot more sure of himself. If he's going to return to the ring, he has to bring in that dog back. I think that's the only way he's going to succeed in the heavyweight boxing division. If he's going to be a true player, he's going to have to be that guy. Now, having my reservations about Wilder, I think Wilder, went through those 3 wars with Tyson Fury, and I think a lot of things changed for Wilder. This is the problem in my estimation. I think everything changed after the second fight, because up until then, Wilder was the type of fighter, he was an anomaly, I would say. He didn't have the best skill set, and he was able to, get away with just having that power in his right hand, and just, other fighters feared him. They feared getting hit with that right hand, and it played well for him up until a certain point when he met up with Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, who has a great boxing pedigree, and a lot of his flaws were exposed, I would say, in that trilogy matchup. And after the second fight, Wilder decided to get rid of his old trainer, and he brought in Malik Scott. You guys remember that. And to Malik Scott's credit, he taught Wilder a lot about fundamentals. Working behind the jab, setting up his right hand with the jab, throwing combinations, using lateral movement, using, head movement, and working on his stamina. I thought he learned a lot from Malik Scott. And you saw a lot of that in the third fight with Tyson Fury. You saw, him using a lot of those attributes. Now, eventually, he went back to what he would normally do, but, we saw, I would say that was his best performance. Wilder's best performance was that third fight with Tyson Fury, but we all know that Wilder got knocked out cold in that fight. And after that, Wilder was never the same again. You guys know that. He came back, he had that one win, and who was it he fought? It was a friend of his. I can't remember the guy's name right now, but when he stepped up in competition, when he fought Parker, and when he fought Zhali Zhang, you could see Wilder was a different fighter. He was more timid. He was more hesitant. He wasn't throwing his hands. It kind of reminded me, I would say, of Broner in a sense, where he was still shell-shocked by when he got, defeated by Marcos Maidana. I saw that same thing in Wilder. He just seemed like a guy that was very unsure of himself. And, he's got to get over that. He's got to get over that knockout, and he has to get back to being the guy who he was, having confidence in himself. And that's the only way I think he's going to be able to navigate these heavyweight waters. These guys are great fighters out here. Now, I think, now that he has those attributes that Malik Scott helped him with, if he brings back that veracity and pull it all together, we can see Wilder maybe becoming a champion again. It's possible. Anything's possible in the sport of boxing, but he's going to have to dig deep, in my opinion, and put that all together, man. That's what he's going to have to do. Now, as far as his opponent, I don't know. I'm hoping it's a light touch because he needs a fight to, build back his confidence. Coming off of 2 losses, yeah, you're not going to be in the greatest of mindsets. But I do admire Wilder for not quitting, because at one time I thought Wilder was done. I even made a video about him being done after the Parker fight. But here he is. He's returning to the ring. And like I said, I hope it's the Wilder of old, the Wilder with the fire, not the Mr. Nice Guy, not the Mr. Nice Guy. But we will see what happens. Wilder returns on BOK Prime this April, guys. Let's see who his opponent is. You guys let me know what you think about it in the comments section. If you're a fan of Wilder, are you happy about his returning? Do you think he should retire? You guys let me know how you feel about it. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.